Hey everybody, and welcome back to a very special edition unboxing where today we're finally gonna check out the Nintendo Switch Lite in all three currently available varieties. I'm so excited for this, but you know what? First, let's roll that beautiful Switch footage. Okay, so I kind of figured I would end up with all of these. I do have the Pokemon one on order for November because y'all know I have a problem. I have every Switch console they've released, essentially, except for the Monster Hunter Japan one. And of course, I got the two other Japan exclusives coming in later in the next couple of months. So I had pre-ordered the turquoise and the Pokemon and figured I would just stop there. But you know what? The more I saw the yellow, I knew I kind of had it. And then once I bought the yellow, I'm like, well, I mean, I'm one away. Why not make the awesome video of having all three so we can compare the colors and everything? Also, maybe we'll do a little figuring out of how to transfer all these files, but I am short on time today, so that might have to be a separate video. Although there are wiser men and women than me out on the internet telling you all about how to do that, so I'll put some of those videos linked in the iCards and stuff like that. But without further ado, I do want to jump into this and start checking them out. And you know what? We're going to work our way up to my favorite. So we're going to go ahead and start with the basic gray, which, you know, I mean, you can find plenty of these at your Best Buy or wherever right now. I don't know what GameStop stock is like, but I know Best Buy had a decent amount of all the colors still on the shelf as of like noon today. And I mean, it's definitely tiny, and we'll do a little comparing to a regular Switch here near the end of the video. But I just want to give you a nice look around the box so you can actually read all the text and everything if you need to. If it'll focus. Wait, come on. There we go. Cool. Get you the bottom text here. Excellent. All right, now let's figure out how to open this. This will be the one that takes the longest just because this is our first exploring. But of course, we'll check out all of these. And I do want to try and preserve my box as best I can because eventually I want to have a nice wall of Switch boxes. Oh yeah, I'm already excited. I mean, it's just gonna be basic. There's not gonna be a whole lot to this, I think, but the fun factor is in the playing. So there you go, the box is empty. We're gonna set that gently to the side. Ooh, I can already tell this is pretty. All right, so we just pull this flap up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That is nice. Hopefully the camera's staying in focus. This is a whole new filming setup for me. Wanted to do something special for this, so that's what we're trying to do. We got the safety information. We have another Switch power not brick, I guess, AC cable. And it looks just like the ones that power the Switch dock. And that's really all there is to it. So, like I said, nothing too exciting in the actual unboxing portion of this. This is more just about, you know, taking a look at what they look like, what it comes with. So yeah, that seems pretty normal. All right, we're gonna move that to the side and take a quick look at this. I'll try to do this where you can kind of pause if you actually happen to want to read a bunch of this, but I mean, does anybody really want to read this? Here, I'll tell you what, maybe we can do that. Does that work? Yeah, there you go. Then you can pause and blow up the screen or whatever. Take a good look at it. Take yourself a gander. Take yourself a gander, Alexander. I don't know. It's a... I barely slept, and I barely had my coffee. Ooh. You know what? In hindsight, I'm glad I got this gray. This gray is much more attractive than, oh, this feels good. This feels good. That is so much lighter too, yeah. Come on, camera. Give me some focus, will you? Ah, nice. Yeah, that's really attractive. That looks way better than I thought. Definitely feels a little different in the hands. The buttons are definitely a little tighter together as you would expect them to be. Triggers feel pretty good, joysticks feel good. The D-pad's gonna be fun, I think. I figure I'll use one of these for a lot of my SNES and NES gaming. And of course we do have the little port here for the micro SD. And it's funny because I've seen people talk about like putting 128 gig in their thing and they're all digital and they're like, oh, I'll never really run out of space. And here I am almost full up a 400 a gig card. So that's how I roll, I guess. And I'm a physical collector, so that just tells you something. How many patches and stuff you need to download. So that is very cool. Of course, we got the volume rocker up there, the power, the headphone jack as usual, and of course where these Switch game carts go. And it's kind of neat that even on the inside you get the gray. Did I see that right? Yeah, the inside of stuff is that kind of lighter gray. So that's really, really nice. Let's move on to another one. Okay, so let's move on to this kind of yellow mango popsicle, I guess is what Switch Force, I think the guy over there has been saying. One of my other channels that I do like to watch. I mean, I still am a go-to RGT and beat 'em ups guy, but you know, I'll watch me some Spawn Wave, I'll watch some Switch Force, I'll watch a bunch of other stuff. When it comes to gaming news, Inside Gaming, Funhouse Crew, of course. I'm gonna put that up where you can actually read it. Again, I'm sure it's all gonna say the same stuff, but I like to give you a nice little look at the box and try and make it somewhat sexy, you know, for an electronic. All right, so again, we're gonna try and get this flap up as easy as we can without damaging too much of the box. There we go. Come on now, work with Eric. I've gotta figure out a way to shoot this stuff on an SLR, but they're just so bulky that I can't reach around them. Get a top-down rig maybe. So again, this is gonna pretty much unbox exactly the same. So I'm not gonna bother with the other things. Because again, well, I guess we can confirm that, you know, this flips up and you have the same stuff in here. So nice. And, oh, yeah. Oh yeah, this is much prettier than I thought it was gonna be. That is pretty gorgeous. That yellow really, really does pop. And the little black accents of like the speakers and the USB spot and all that. That actually gives it a nice little accent. The black under the joysticks is a nice little touch. Whew, look at the exposure there. That's the other thing I need to say, whatever. Not gonna complain about what I'm doing wrong in this video in the video, that's just bad habit. But yeah, that is a very, very pretty. Of course, we will be turning these on and taking a look at all that stuff here near the end. But let's go ahead and check out the turquoise blue. And here we have the turquoise blue, the original, the one I most wanted, and I'm pretty excited for, and hopefully those colors are translating. I think my screen is showing me a different interpretation of what I'm filming, hopefully. I'm gonna have to do a lot of color correction to get this to look accurate. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be my go-to, the one I actually play. Of course, we'll set this as my primary console. Oh, I didn't remove that GameStop sticker. Oh well. I pre-ordered these like the day they went on pre-order. I wonder if I was the first pre-order, if that's why I'm #1. Or if they're just saying I'm one of their #1 customers. Nah. I'm probably one of their favorite customers, but I doubt I'm the #1 customer. And more so favorite just because I get along so well with everybody. We always got interesting things to talk about when we go in. All right, and the other two I got from Best Buy just because I still have that Gamers Club and I want to get all the bonus points while I still have it. So other than that, I'd be spending my money elsewhere because Best Buy keeps making it harder and harder for me to spend money with them. So again, gonna be pretty similar. Ooh, this is really pretty. Same old in here. Yep, power cord, that stuff. Oh boy. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Ooh. Yeah, that is attractive. Again, the black under the joysticks, the thumbsticks, I guess. And of course, all the switches are the same. The buttons feel a little bit smaller. They wish they were a baller. I don't know. Again, I need to finish my coffee. But we have a live show tonight, and I gotta get all that ready too. That is pretty. Okay, let's start doing some comparisons and some other things. Okay, so here you can see kind of a size comparison with your normal Switch versus the Switch Lite. Definitely a little bit shorter, and definitely shorter that way. A little bit thinner, not by a whole lot there, but there's definitely some substantial size difference. The weight difference, this felt a lot lighter when I first pulled it out, but it actually doesn't feel that much lighter. I'm sure it's a good deal lighter, but it just doesn't feel that much lighter, but probably over time it will. So again, this is still my Generation 1 Switch. You can tell by the poor job I did on the screen protector. And I will get screen protectors for these, but hopefully I'll do a better job as well with those. So I don't know why I'm showing off my old school Switch. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. But now we need to get some power in here and turn these on and try a couple of things, and then we'll show you some more gorgeous footage. So take a look at these. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and see if we can power this on, if it has any juice to it, because I didn't actually plug it in yet. They usually have a little juice. Definitely push the button that time. There we go. Wait for it. Should be sound, hopefully. Obviously, the initial startup is going to take a little bit longer. than anything else. Nice. Oh, yeah. I don't get to hear that screen enough or see that screen enough. So obviously we want to go with the English. I am in the Americas. Sure, I accept. I read it and agree to the terms. Sorry, I had a little bit of trouble getting to connect to the Wi-Fi, but I did. And my time zone, let's see, which way? Technically, I'm in the New York time zone because I am East Coast in Kentucky, if you're curious. And I guess I need to add my account. Let me think about if I want to do this whole thing. Let's see what happens. I think I can always back out of it. Yes, I'll be keeping the previous console. Ah, here we go. All right, I'm gonna link a Nintendo account. And we need a system update. Wait, well, okay, do the system update. Okay, well, I guess we'll link the account later. To continue without linking, create a new user. Wait, no, what? That's maddening. All right, well, let's see if we could just go home and finish setup. Nope. Really? All right, let me figure this out. All right, best I can do is just make a temporary fake user. I can assume delete it later, so we'll go ahead and make my good buddy Butt. Because I'm still a child. All right, well, I'm not gonna add another user right now because I need to do a system update. And I already have online, so I'm not gonna buy it again. Don't need parental controls. Setup is complete. Nice, so now, drop down into settings. And I believe it's under data management. Okay, you can see what space is left after the software and everything. Let's see. Nope. Oh, system. I guess I want to go down to system. Sorry, it's been a minute. System update. There is an update. Okay. See how long of an update it is. That's pretty fast download considering I'm at a weak point on my Wi-Fi. Of course, it got to 68 in a hurry, and now it's just like doot 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 doot. And 99%. We're gonna do the update. Gonna do a restart, I imagine. It usually does, but that usually happens fairly quickly. So let's see how long this actually takes. Plus, we should get to hear that awesome snap switch again. Switch snap. Switch snap. I need a switch nap. I'm so punny. All right, here it comes. Nope, we didn't get to hear it. Bummer. All right, so anyways, and by the way, this is a fun fact. If you use this for your 3 buttons, you get the nice honk. Which reminds me, I need to get Untitled Goose Game. So there's that. That is all set up. Now let me look about adding my actual account. And then I know there's a whole thing where we'll talk about in a minute with primary and all of that stuff. So let's see, where would it go? Users, all right, user. Add user. Import user data. Do you still have the console? Yes. Will you be keeping the console? Yes. Link a Nintendo account. Obviously, I can't show you all of this. Unable to connect to network device. Please check the status of network. What? Did my Wi-Fi just crap out on me? Hold on. Well, I don't know that the Wi-Fi is any better on these new switches. I know that's always been a little bit of a problem. Also, I think it just disconnected when I restarted, and eventually that doesn't happen anymore. But if I recall, whenever I get a new switch, that tends to happen. This is taking too long. Let me go a little closer to the thing. Hold on. Yeah, so I just had to go reconnect it. But now I gotta sign in using an email address or a sign-in ID. So I'm not going to show you this. All right, so I got all that typed in. That is me, TheEricB. That's good. Good thing I know my password. And we'll see what happens next. And I know, well, again, okay, so essentially there's a thing in settings. You're gonna have to go in, and if you want to use 2 switches, you can use up to 2 switches on one account, and there are some drawbacks to doing that. But I wonder if I can delete that user. Good, I can delete that user. Because I don't need that temp account. Data cannot be recovered once it's been deleted. It's fine. And there we go. So now I have all my stuff, but we don't have a game. So we're gonna try some gameplay, and and I guess I'll tell you about the system user priority main console. Oh, now I'm just blanking. I'm too excited, I wanna play. Okay, so let's try out a little Mario Maker. It'll be interesting to see if save data has transferred at all yet. I don't think it has just yet, so I may have to do something. But we'll just pop in the cartridge, get in. Of course, my game is there, but let's see. Let me go up to my save. Let me go up here. Of course, there is my friend code if you care to join me. And I don't think that's exactly where I wanted to go. So let's jump back to settings. We'll look at data management. Data management, save data cloud, TheEricB, and see if it's got any of it yet. May take a minute, of course, since this is all new. Oh, I see there's a button for update the list as well. And like I said, I am kind of in a bad spot for the Wi-Fi. Hold on. All right, I'm not gonna wait on that forever, so let's just jump in and see if it actually will automatically. Oh, that's right, I gotta do the update. All right, software update. Good, that's not gonna take too long. I say that and it starts looking like it's gonna take longer and longer. And we have updated. So I wonder if that actually also brought in my save data. We'll find out in a moment. How's that volume? Let's get that volume up. Oh, volume was already all the way up. It's just a quiet opening. Yeah, this is a super fun game, by the way. I need more time to play it. Looks pretty good. Screen looks good. I mean, it looks as good as a normal Switch. All right, so before I do that, I just want to check this real quick again now that we're in here. Now that it did that save, I wonder if that automatically added this information or not. Give that just a second. I'm not gonna wait forever on the spinning wheel. All right, forget it. We'll find out by trying the game. So let's see if it actually loads. Uh-oh. No. Interesting that it didn't give me a load option. And I can't skip any of this. Well, that's a bummer. All right, let me figure this out. I'll be back. Okay, actually, I went into the actual game menu save data. So maybe if I just hit that, I can make it actually download that data. You know, if you highlight a game and you press your plus button, you can open up extra options for that game. So let's see what happens here. This may take a minute. Okay, so it took a minute and then I got an error message telling me, and it took me right to the screen about back up the save data or download the save data. Yeah, we're gonna close it because we didn't want to start from there anyways. So let's see if this takes how long this takes. It should be a little tiny one, so save data on this console will be overwritten. That is fine because there's no save data on this console. And of course down here we have the download, which is gonna go a little bit slower over here, but still that's not bad. I mean, it's just save data. It should go really quickly. Now, there's probably somewhere I have to go and do that for all of the games, so let me just check that real quick, and then we should be able to load right back up into there. So, data management. Maybe it's, I don't know. Let's check that again, then we'll try transfer. Just see if we have the option to, no, okay, so that's just for the automatic backups and all of that. So maybe it's actually transfer your data. Send save data to another console, receive save data. Okay, so you're gonna wanna do that, but I'll do that off screen later. So this way you can have all your save cloud stuff. Now hopefully that automatically saves between the two of them once you get that set up. But now if I jump in, theoretically this should just take me right to where I've left off. so we don't have to deal with that long cutscene that you can't really skip, which is fun when you've never seen it. Come on, Mario. Do your thing, Mario. All right. Electric, you know who. I know, I just didn't want to say Boogaloo. So we go over to play. Story mode. Theoretically, this should now be continuing. No, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so sweet. And now I'm playing my Mario save data over on here. So let's do one real quick. Obviously, I haven't done a whole lot. I mean, I've got plenty to do. Let's find a slightly easier one because I'm in such an awkward position to do this. All right, the gravity on this planet's all over the place. I'm sure I'm gonna fail, especially playing it like this with a camera half in my face. But I just wanted to give a little bit of sense of the gameplay on here. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Gravity! Nice. Look, I did a thing. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Ah. Oh, I see, and then I'm gonna want, okay. See, I understand games, even on my half-asleep brain. Yeah, this is the kind of game something like this is made for, to be honest. All right, so we want to get up under here, hit that. Nice. Again, as you've seen, I've not played this one, so I'm learning this one as we go. All right. Make a run for it, Mario. So just a bunch of on-off blocks. That's not bad. I don't think I can stomp that. Oh, I see. Okay. This is making sense. It all makes sense in the end. I like the change of music, too, as it does it. Like, it's more the sleepy music. Whee! No, it's the Nintendo Switch. It's not the Wii. Oh, checkpoint. Mm-hmm. So we're halfway there, theoretically. Oops. Let's see. So I need to... Oh, I know. Okay. I got it. I almost got it. Nope. Shoot. Oh, no. Well, anyways, you get the sense. I feel like I could beat that one fairly easily if there wasn't all this stuff in my way. But okay, let's start wrapping this up. Okay, so again, there are better videos about this, but these things are gorgeous, and I'm so happy to have them. Obviously, it's kind of mostly for collector purposes. I can't really run through this many Switch Lites. However, maybe like I did with my Switches, Mary will end up with one of these, because these are definitely gonna be better for travel, because a lot of the places we travel to, even though they have HD TVs and even though they have HDMI ports, you can never really change the input. So I've often traveled with a dock, but I almost never get to use it. So why bother with the weight of this if I'm going somewhere I know I cannot dock it? However, if I do know I can dock it, I would go with the regular Switch. If it's your first Switch, I would definitely go with the regular Switch. Even though it's $100 more, you're gonna get a lot more features for it. Unless you just know you're never gonna play it on a television, then you might be better off here. But of course, you know, the detachable Joy-Cons and stuff are nice as well. But I'm just a Nintendo fanboy that I need all the Nintendo Switch stuff. I love the Switch so much, obviously. So the thing is, you can run two consoles, and okay, so the way this works is one has to be your primary console and one is basically your secondary. Now the thing with your secondary is anytime you want to play something, especially if it's digital games, if you're a digital gamer, anytime you want to play something on your secondary console, it has to be connected to the internet. So that's why they always suggest this, your old school one, being your secondary, because it's probably going to be in a dock, probably going to be near internet. Whereas that way, if your primary is one of the Switch Lites, you can still play your games offline, even while you're traveling or whatever. So that makes sense. Now for me, I'm more of a physical guy. I don't buy that many games digitally. So I think this is supposed to be easier for me in terms of jumping back and forth. And I don't think the Wi-Fi matters so much because I have the physical cart. Now the thing is, if you have two people on the same account and you try to play the same game, well, as soon as you turn on the primary console in that game, it's gonna boot the other person out of the secondary game. However, unless you're trying to cheat the system, I'm not sure why you would have two people on the same account. Again, unless you are trying to cheat the system. Now, if you have a physical game, I know that works back and forth. If you have two copies of the physical game, I'm pretty sure each console can still stay on. I don't know for a fact, but there's a really great video about that out there I will link to somewhere in this video, probably in the description. But that said, I mean, these things are just totally gorgeous, totally love them. And I do gotta put this video together. And I got to play some other things because Link's Awakening came out today. Ni no Kuni came out today. We got a live stream tonight. It's going to be a busy day. It's already been a busy day. But I'm so thankful for these, and I'm thankful for my pops for breaking over and buying this one because I bought that, and then I splurged and bought that, and I really shouldn't. And then I'm like, hey man, we might as well. Let's just get the gray one. Half joking. He's like, all right. It's like, what? All right, cool. Thank you, dude. So anyways, there you go. That is the Nintendo Switch Lite. If you have questions, thoughts, you can definitely ask me in the comments. I'll try to get back to you, or hopefully somebody else will have some good answers for you if I can't. And there's going to be plenty of more Switch gameplay all weekend long, and I have a case unboxing video. I've got about 4 Switch Lite cases to look at. So, let me know. Geek out with me in the comments. What are you playing? Did you pick one of these up? What color did you get? What's your favorite game on the system? Is this your first time, or is this your second? How are you doing with a primary, secondary? All that kind of stuff. Definitely geek out in the comments below. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Other than that, you can click that thumbs up button. Give me that good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And now I'm going to get on out of here so I can go open up some more stuff and play some more games. And I'll see you all later.